It's a diagnosis becoming more common, Autism Spectrum Disorder. According to a 2023 report from the CDC, 1 in 44 children surveyed in 2018 had ASD. 2 years later, it rose to 1 in every 36 children. The CDC says this increase may reflect improved screening, awareness, and access to services. As more children are diagnosed with the disorder, more public spaces are adapting to their specific needs.
We want to show you what those needs are and how a little bit of care goes a long way when it comes to helping them navigate the world.
For Nate, the sound of scissors and a buzzer isn't so scary anymore.
Nate has definitely gotten a lot better throughout the years.
That's after mom Christina Raymond found New Style Hair Studio in Meridian, Connecticut.
Made a post, just kind of a plea. I need help. I need somebody who knows how to cut hair and deal with kids with sensory issues.
Christina says Nate has moderate autism and he's nonverbal, and getting a haircut was once a nightmare experience.
I realized we never really learned how to accommodate someone with special needs in barbering school or cosmetology school.
So Eddie Rivera created an online special needs barbering training. Rivera says he designed the course to educate cosmetologists on what they can expect when a child with special needs sits in their chair.
Getting to know them, getting to know what they like, what they don't like. Some kids don't like the cape.
There's evidence that more places like this could help children like Nate. According to a study from the University of California, San Francisco, more than 96% of children with autism experience sensory challenges. Those could be over or under sensitivity to things like bright lights, loud noises, and unfamiliar surroundings, which makes an airport a prime spot for sensory overload. But this terminal at Greenville-Spartanburg International Airport in South Carolina,
who's ready to get on an airplane?
Is just a rehearsal.
It just gives them an opportunity to rehearse the airport.
From TSA to ticketing. The Wings for All program allows children and adults with autism and other disabilities to experience everything at the airport before their trip.
Families feel more comfortable traveling.
I'm your captain for this flight. I'd like to welcome you aboard. We're going to go ahead and start the engines, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take you on a simulated flight.
This is something that a lot of families with children with different special needs don't get to experience and to see the sights and sounds.
Hey, hands on your belly button.
This pediatric dentistry outside of Cleveland, Ohio, also giving patients with autism and sensory processing disorders a reason to smile.
You said you want peppy peppermint, raspberry razzle, or cherry cola.
Dr. Shreya Modi says she added the sensory room for children to feel more at ease before getting in the chair.
People thought that I was crazy, but I knew that it was going to make a huge difference, and it has.
According to the Children's Health Council, sensory rooms are environments created to provide an immersive sensory experience through lights, colors, sounds, textures, and aromas. The council says the spaces have a calming effect on children with autism and sensory processing disorders and helps improve focus. Back at New Style Hair Studio, Eddie Rivera and his wife, a social worker, want to combine their expertise to create something much bigger.
Get this going through legislation to make it part of the barber and cosmetology curriculum. I think in life, your goal should be to leave it better than you found it.
In recent years, sports stadiums across the country have introduced sensory rooms as a way for people with sensory issues to step away from the roars of the crowd. In the summer of 2023, Vanderbilt University unveiled sensory rooms in its Memorial Gym in First Bank Stadium. They have bean bags, light-up walls, activity panels, bubble walls, and custom art pieces. In 2023, sensory equipment company Xperia found about 30% of sports stadiums it surveyed in the U.S. have sensory rooms.